Alright guys, we're going to talk about uh, how to get a lot of books and how to get these wooden boxes, and all of these will give you a book. Every single one gives you a random book from some of the special ones, and I'll show you right here real quick if I go to equipment. So it's going to give you any of these except for this the but and also the flutter ingredients. But you can get this armor set. You won't get this, but you'll get the scarecrow, and that's it. For the special equipment, but you'll get the accessories 1 through 3, leather armor, weapons, plate, shields, all the other weapons 1 through 3. Volumes, you won't get the 4th volume. You have to find those for yourself. But these wooden containers will give you all of that stuff. Now, where to find all of those? Now, all of these that I got, I've opened a few of them already. I think I've opened maybe like 8 or 10 already. Okay. And this is like 50, right? You're gonna get a lot. And all you need to do is go to this area in the castle. In this area in particular, on this side, they have a lot of the books. Um, Up in this area and over in this area, this is like the richer part right here. So, or I'll use my mouse, it'll be easier. So this area right here, all of this area is normally the richer part. This upper section, especially this section right here, and this section right here, is poorer. You'll see that they won't have a lot of nice furniture, and they won't have a lot of these jewelry boxes, like these iron adorned storages, or the jewelry ones like these, or the small ones either. It'll mostly be like bookshelves and just like regular civilian accommodations, and it's not going to look super fancy, right? Those are the ones you're going to look for these wooden boxes, right? The ones that are nice and fancy, they won't normally have any of these at all. They're only going to have like these or these. Sometimes they'll have the wooden engraved ones. Now, the wooden engraved ones, they'll give you seeds almost like 90% of the time. And you can get stuff like pomegranate, the abyssal seeds, and other seeds, like that. These will give you like coins and jewelry. These ones will give you coins and jewelry as well, but normally jewelry. And these ones will give you books. So I'll just open them all up right now for you so you can see how to get like 50 books. Now, these will all respawn after enough time. I think it's like a week that respawn, so, Now, if you're gonna do this, a lot of the locations here, um, they're they're gonna require keys. Um, and if you don't want to use keys, you can go into a window and climb in that way, and then unlock the doors from the inside, so you won't have to spend a bunch of keys. Um, but there is a lot of these vendors, that you can get. There's around like 6 of them that you can find pretty easily. There's one here, one here, one here. There's one here, right? One there, and there's one over here, right? One there. Oh, what the hell is that? One up here, right there. And all of these will give you like keys, 3 keys, and you can buy them. You can buy new ones every day. So in just a couple days you should have like 60 to like 100 keys. It's really easy to get a lot of keys really quick. So let's open all these books and see what we get. Normally you're gonna get a lot of volume 1s, a couple volume 2s, and maybe like one volume 3. Now you're gonna want to hold on to some of these books, right? Because they can be gifted to certain NPCs, because certain NPCs, they really like books, and you're gonna want to have some so you can gift them. Otherwise, you're gonna have to gift a lot of these pouches, and you're only gonna get 5, affinity with them, or karma, or whatever you want to call it. And some of them won't even take that; they'll only take books. So make sure you hold on to these if you can, or at least go give them to the NPCs that you know that are like that. There you go. We got a volume 3. Now I'll tell you which NPC types are normally going to accept books in a second. Once we're done, once we open all these. There you go. Accessories of the World, volume 3, right there. Now the volume 3 books are worth around 10 to 20 silver, depending which one you get. Now, when you're gonna be stealing these boxes, some of them will be pretty tricky to get, so you're gonna have to get a little creative, and I'll give you little tips and stuff like that. So where you're gonna be going here, right? If you go right here, there is a stand with 4 of them that you can steal, and a bunch of other boxes too, right? Now, because I don't want to have to fight a bunch of people, I'm not gonna go there. We'll just look for like a house. A random house should work just fine. Maybe a sword with a shelf. Okay, so for example, they'll be on the top shelf of shelves like this, right? They'll be on the top shelf. Now, it won't normally let you steal it, right? So the easiest way to do that is like, you want to jump, and then it'll refocus onto the top one right there. You see that now I can focus onto it. Right, so you just jump onto it, and like that. Even if you don't land like I did, and you fall back down, it should let you focus onto it and steal it. Okay, so that's the trick for these ones. You know, sometimes they have like a desk next to it that's like right on the side, and you can jump onto it. I didn't mean to do that, but you can jump onto it and then like look at it at an angle. You might need to steal. Normally there's like a horn and a basket, or some sort of glass container that you'll have to steal just to get access to it, but you'll be able to steal it. And there's a bunch of them like that. There's a bunch of them with smaller shelves, similar to like, I would say something kind of like this right here, but not really. It's not the same thing. They do have some shelves like this over there with some of them on it, in either the top or the middle shelf right there. And I'd show you, but I just want to have to go fight a bunch of them. Here's some right here that you can see. This is what they look like from the shop owner, right? He crouches, right? But I can't seem to buy them for some reason. They do sell them here at a couple locations, you know, like sometimes you can find some, right? I think there's this one right here you might be able to buy. Yeah, you can buy this one, see? For 3 silver though. But that's way more expensive than when you can buy them in other places. Like over there in the other place it's only like 1 silver, not 3. So this guy's charging you up the ass for these. Alright. And then you'll get these books. You can read them. See, like this one, a volume 3 one is worth like 5 gold. It depends on the one. See, this one's a volume 2 and it's worth more than the volume 3 one. That's why I said it depends on which volume you get. They could be worth more or less. See, you get some volume 2 ones right there for 5 gold, or 5 silver, I mean. So, make sure you do that if you want to get a bunch of books, learn a bunch of books. And do that every couple of weeks, you know, and you'll have everything learned. That's how I got everything learned when I was like at probably like day 20. Pretty much all the volume 3 stuff. Really easy to do. So that's it for the video.